Ah, man, I've actually committed to doing this whole series, and it hurts. So the episode starts, believe it or not, and it is kind of a flashback with Frost. Frost explaining how he wants to make his universe proud because he disgraced them in the last tournament, and even though he's devious as he is with Frieza and his race, you still, as a viewer, are supposed to believe that he's going to be, I don't know, good or not cheating, and that's kind of the way they made it. But he's obviously going to do some crap under the radar. But after that little Frost bit, they explain who all is left in the universe of power, how many people are in there. You can just skip the first 4 minutes of this episode because it doesn't matter. The characters aren't there to stay. They're not powerful. They don't, well, I mean, Kale takes out Goku at a much lesser power level, but power levels don't matter anymore. So, yeah, skip that if you... Universe 11 has 3 more characters. They have Dispo, Topo, and Jiren, and they're just standing in a triangle, just trying to, I don't know, stay out of the fight, not do anything. And they get attacked by this blue guy, and this blue guy, he does some Majin Buu kind of stuff. He grabs Dispo after engaging with him and kind of forces him down, threatens to kill him right there or to massively injure him and get him out of the tournament. And when he does this, Jiren finally does something, and he does a very little something. He goes up. It's so poorly done, but he he gets in a fighting stance and he throws a punch, and this punch is so powerful that it knocks off this guy completely off the ring. This guy who's holding down Dispo too. In a previous episode, we saw Goku having trouble with him. He was like Super Saiyan form and he was held down. This was also the episode where he wanted to help Roshi so badly, but he couldn't get away from this guy. And I hate this show so much. And Jiren takes him out with one hit, and I guess that's kind of a call to say, like, he's this strong. He can take out Kale no problem. He can take out this blue guy no problem. And Goku can't do nothing to nobody because it's Goku. So, blue guy gets knocked out. Then the scene changes to Master Roshi. Master Roshi is just kind of flying under the radar since the last episode where he was a total boss. And he gets attacked by Frost. So it kind of gave a foreshadowing previously that he was going to get attacked by Frost. Well, not that he was going to get attacked, but that Frost was going to start some devious stuff. So he attacks Master Roshi ruthlessly. Goku tries to get to him again and gets stopped by the Universe 2 Sailor Moon character, and so you don't see him for the rest of the episode because he's so tied up with that amazingly overpowerful character. And Master Roshi's getting the L from Frost pretty bad at this point. Master Roshi kind of just lays down at one point. I mean, he kind of just takes it, and then out of nowhere he becomes buff Roshi and starts giving him some hands. But you know, it's not it's it's not supposed to do a lot of damage to him because he's about the level of a Super Saiyan 2. But the power scaling doesn't necessarily matter at all in this show. The basis on which it was formed on, and the whole reason of the hype and popularity around it. Let's move on. He knows he can't do much to Frost, so he does the Mafuba wave once again. And he did it once a couple episodes back, if you remember. And generally in the Dragon Ball universe, they describe Mafuba as being a very, very, very stamina-inducing technique. So the fact that he's doing it a second time is really impressive. So much so that whenever he does it, everybody's surprised. But to probably not too many surprise is that he loses his stamina near the end of it and doesn't finish the job, not putting Frost into the actual little glass container thing to seal him away. Frost doesn't let Master Roshi off by any means. He starts doing Death Beam on him pretty badly, and you can tell like he's out for blood. You know, he's out to really hurt this guy. He for some reason, for some reason, I can fathom that he wanted revenge, but to think that he could even do anything to him, I guess, was ridiculous. Where he sees Vegeta off on a cliff, and he shoots at him. Vegeta, without looking, deflects it with his fist and gets really pissed. So then Vegeta steps in. I think it's funny that he didn't step in before to help Roshi, but once Frost shot at him, he made it personal, and he's like, "Oh, you going down, boy." He goes Super Saiyan. I don't know if it's just to conserve energy or whatnot, but he starts fighting him. And then Magetta gets into the mix, and they start fighting, and it's cool and whatnot. Roshi's just kind of off to the side. He has a third Mafuba containment little capsule thingy, so he decides to try to do the Mafuba again. Once he tries to do it again, the episode absolutely takes a dive. It was already at like a 1 out of 100 level. It's about negative 50 now at this point, because he shoots a Mafuba wave, and then Frost just grabs it, and he turns it onto Vegeta. I thought about this for a day or two before I sat down to talk about this, and I was so peeved that he's picked it up and just used it. You know, they don't even really explain it. But then again, Goku used the Kamehameha for the first time in Dragon Ball, so I guess it aligns with the lore. But it's the way they describe the Mafuba wave from the beginning is it's kind of a long drawn out process and very ancient technique, but so is a Kamehameha. So I have to, against my better judgment, I have to allow this as not complete trash. I didn't like it, but it makes sense within the lore. By only seeing it once, maybe twice, maybe Frost was sitting off to the side previously, so that would make more sense. But anyway, by seeing this technique once, he turns it on Vegeta, and he actually does it. He puts him in the glass container. He puts the little cork in. Game over, GG, Dunzo. Master Roshi tries one more attempt to attack him, and as he does, he just gets destroyed by Frost, and Frost just toying with him. He throws out one last ditch little tiny Kai Blast that kind of like goes off, and he's like, whatever, and puts Roshi on his butt. Roshi then shows that he was controlling the actual blast itself, hits the little glass jar, and Vegeta comes back in his Super Saiyan Blue form, just beyond pissed. So a little bit of backstory on Magetta, if you don't know who this character is or you haven't seen him yet. He's essentially a giant, indestructible robot that cannot be beat. However, he has a giant weakness in that he cannot take any form of an insult. So Vegeta actually paired off with him one time previously and called him something without even knowing, and just knocked him off a ring. And in this episode, he comes back, he uses a Kai Blast. Magetta put these like rocks and like molded them onto his head so that he couldn't hear anything, and so Vegeta blasted away. Now, because that makes sense, he couldn't have done it earlier. No, because that would have not continued the filler that they need for these extra 100 episodes. But he gets rid of it, and he calls him a scrap metal bastard, in which he just goes in fetal position, starts crying, and he becomes completely useless. Frost sees his opportunity and does a little Kai Blast smoke bomb thing, gets away. Vegeta kicks off Magetta off the ring, and he kind of has this little moment with Roshi where he tells him it's okay to retire now, you've done more than enough, which he absolutely has. I mean, to Master Roshi and the people who kind of brought his arc into fruition in this tournament. Roshi obliges. He falls off the edge and he goes to the stands, in which that Beerus explains that all the Baldies are in the stands from Universe 7, which is funny because you got Krillin, Tien, and Roshi there now. So that is a thing, and are they all the humans? I think all the humans are there now. Yeah, because you got Android, Namekian, Saiyan, and I'm missing something. But I think all the humans are out now, so that's good. And that's pretty much the episode. Oh, I forgot to mention that whenever Jiren did his punch thing, it showed Goku going, yeah, because Goku is just, he's bad. Bad. He's a bad man. So that's the end of the episode. Yay! We did it. It was, I feel like I need to make a rating system for these episodes because some of them have redeeming ones. Like the by far the best episode that I've seen in a while was the Gohan and Piccolo versus those guys from Universe 10. I think it was 10. When they fought them, that was a wholesome episode. It had action. It had a little bit of story. It had just everything that I like in an episode. And then they just fall off the wagon every episode after that. There's one good episode in every 56. So there's that. Yeah. Those are my thoughts on this video. I can't wait to see how much more it will decline in the good watchable category, and we'll see what happens. So until next time, thank you so much for viewing my video, and I won't be late this upcoming week. Sorry, I had some stuff happening in my life, and that brought me back about 3 years in the timeline. Or 3 years. Ha! I meant 3 days. I watched too much anime. So, I will talk to you later. Have a great rest of your day. Bye. Hey there, guys. You've reached the part of the video where you look at these videos, you decide not to watch them, you decide not to subscribe, but you like it, and you tell me I'm trash in the comments anyway. Alright, have a great rest of your day.